Alright, hey guys, and hole number 7 here coming up for the Oceania tournament. And what I usually like to do on this one is a quarterback, and that's the strategy that I'm going to go for here. Is we'll try to go quarterback, kingmaker ball, and I believe it was more of a headwind this tournament. So that is going to change things slightly. In case you guys, received shot advice from me last time, then this time it is going to be a little bit different. And here you can see we got a mega wind. That's almost as large as you can get with a kingmaker ball. So, in terms of setting up here, I'm going to start coming off of my backspin a little bit. In the other tournament, I used a little bit more than this. And you can see kind of my positioning where I'm setting up right there. And aside from that, I'm going to go right into kind of straightening up this wind angle and then just kind of going into my ring adjustment here. So there's 5 rings. I'm going to play very much close to maybe even just a little bit beyond full 1-to-1, which would be, 9.1 and maybe go 9.5 rings. Let's just see how this comes, and it looks like that's still not enough. So, but when done properly, this is going to cut very similar to what you saw on the ball guide. It's going to go right at the cup. So it is just, kind of a byproduct of just having a little bit too much wind and not quite going enough on the adjustment. So I would recommend maybe going about 10% extra beyond max, because there with only maybe 4%, 5% extra just wasn't quite enough. And I got a bad fairway hop because of it. Once you get that second bounce to kind of land on the fringe level, it just feeds towards the hole, similar to how you see on my ball guide. It kind of follows that exact rollout pattern. And you can see that more than anything for me, it was just kind of bad luck on my part in this situation. But the reason that I'm bringing quarterback is for that little extra accuracy. And you can see here, this is going to be an easy putt. I'm not going to go ahead and put it in. Just going to go ahead and make sure that, I'm well out of the qualification. So that way I can, potentially eagle the next 2 and still be okay. But in any regard, there's not a lot wrong with what I did in my setup. If you follow that setup and you're able to get the ring adjustment down, you can see I landed a little bit short of where I initially set up to land. So if you can just make a minor tweak and get that to land, say, an extra yard up, it's the difference between it rolling out towards the hole and exactly what you just saw happen there. And just keep in mind that you're going to need that little touch of curl to the right like I was doing, because the ball guide is positioned towards the left of the hole. The only way it's going to run out to the right is with that little extra right curl. But good luck there, guys, and I'll catch you guys for hole 8 coming up.